What is this thing with trains? In my case, you had to be there. Be there to see the Northern Pacific in full glory. Pioneer Line, the Puget Sound, Main Street of the Northwest. Northern Pacific managed to be both up-to-date and agreeably old-fashioned. In 1955, NP's noon run to Portland featured modernized heavyweight coaches, a spiffy new diner and lounge, and through Pullmans to Chicago and Oakland. Northern Pacific's flagship was the famed Vistadome North Coast Limited, one of the world's extra fine trains. In 1956, Miss Carol Cornish launched the Casey Jones excursions on Northern Pacific branch lines, and for 12 years offered open-window, red plush rides through the backwoods of western Washington. "Go great with Great Northern," said Rocky the Goat. Great Northern was thoroughly modern, first to Seattle with a transcontinental streamliner. Those desiring a shorter ride could board a Great Northern miniature, the Buffalo Barnes and Southern, for a scenic circuit of the back parking lot of the Woodland Park Zoo. The BB&S was a thoroughly first-class operation, complete with crossing flashers and block signals. GN's finest was the incomparable Great Dome Empire Builder. Morning and afternoon internationals offered a scenic ride along the Salish Sea to Vancouver. In 1967, President John Budd gave Great Northern a bold new image. Big Sky Blue was fresh and with it, but the change often resulted in circus train hodgepodges that seemed to reflect the malaise of the dying American passenger train. Seattle was a far outpost for Union Pacific, but their Portland streamliner was always popular. By 1970, Interstate 5 was finished. The streamliner, with its 15 restless riders, was a desiccated relic, and Union Station a vast and silent mausoleum. May 1st, 1971 was Amtrak Day. The yellow trains rolled into history, leaving Union Station to brood forlornly in the rain. But wait, a streamliner ghost haunted Union Station, the annual President's Inspection Specials. I kept my eyes peeled for their September visits with gratifying results. Intriguing, exotic, elusive Milwaukee Road, last of the Transcontinentals, Passenger service to Puget Sound ended in 1961, and the once celebrated electric motors were on their last legs. But what remained put on a good show. I had to trek to Montana to catch up with the last of the electrics just before the juice was turned off. I waited hours in the baking sun outside Butte, but was nicely rewarded. The Milwaukee Road pulled up stakes in 1980 and remains one of railroading's great controversies. Some say the Pacific Extension should never have been built. Others insist it was the best line of all and ruined by executive suite incompetence and venality. The debate continues. The trains of our youth are gone. For me, the high iron was a link to the past and a magic carpet to a mysterious world that lay just over the next rise. Passenger trains offered a shared travel experience, and they were just plain fun. Like I say, you had to be there.